Freshwater Science Director Sara Gottlieb will illustrate why it makes sense for us to go with the flow when it comes to dam removal.
The World Pooh Sticks Championships are held each June near Oxford, England. It's a game that anyone can play. Imagine that you're standing on a bridge in the woods and there's a stream burbling under that bridge. You and your friend Piglet each choose a stick to drop on one side of the bridge and then run to the other side to see which stick has emerged first. Now, imagine that you're standing on a dam. Not a huge structure like Hoover Dam, but a low wall made of rock cemented there 100 years ago. When you drop your sticks into the water, they may get stuck behind the dam and never make it downstream. When it comes to these low-head dams, as they're called, we're also stuck with infrastructure that's no longer serving its purpose. There are tens of thousands of these dams in America, built to power mills that process lumber and grain and cotton. Many of them are dangerous, and they do much more than just ruin a good game of Pooh Sticks. People try to paddle over them or to swim below them, but what many swimmers don't understand is they can be pulled underwater by the undertow that's formed when there's small elevation changes where water flows. Since 1950, at least 450 deaths have been attributed to these dams. They also prevent fish and mussels and other creatures from moving from one habitat to another. Fish need to move to find places to reproduce, to stay cool in the summer, and to escape from predators. But these dams block their progress. Imagine how fragmented a dammed river must look from a fish's point of view. It is possible to remove these dams, but these removal projects are relatively rare. Since these dams have been on the landscape for 50 to 100 years or more, many people think of them as just a natural part of the landscape. Some even refer to them as waterfalls. Most of them are privately owned, which creates a dangerous liability for landowners. There's another barrier to the flow of this idea. Even a small dam removal project can be very expensive, and the permitting process is long and convoluted. So we need more funding to get more projects underway, and we need to centralize and streamline the permitting process to speed up the pace of dam removals. With so few projects under our belts, there's still a steep learning curve. Even many engineering firms that we talk to don't know what we mean when we say we want a dam removed, not replaced. That tells you how infrequently it's done. But what if we could restore river flows, avoid swimmer accidents, and create better habitats for fish just by removing some of these dams? What if we could help communities to understand the difference between a crumbling dam and a waterfall? And what if we could help these communities power economic revitalization through dam removal? With so many dam projects needing our attention, the Nature Conservancy and our partners have developed methods to prioritize dams for removal. Our tools help to prioritize the benefits from removing just one or a few dams on a stretch of river. In my home state of Georgia, there's only been one dam removal project to restore connectivity. That happened in Columbus, where the Eagle and Phoenix and City Mills dams were removed from the Chattahoochee River in 2012. And now paddlers come in droves to enjoy the longest urban whitewater rapid stretch in the world. That's a description that definitely did not apply when several dams broke the river into segments that couldn't be navigated safely. And you can play a different kind of Pooh Sticks now by standing on the pedestrian bridge that links Columbus, Georgia with Phoenix City, Alabama, by placing bets on the kayaks and rafts to see which one will come out from under the bridge first. By betting on the benefits of dam removal, these cities have won much more than a good game of Pooh Sticks. The revitalized Chattahoochee riverfront brings in $4 to $7 million in local revenue each year. That's a concrete benefit from removing concrete barriers. But the joy that people take from their adventures on the Chattahoochee River every day, those are priceless. Thank you.